Okay, you guys, welcome back to class. My name is Teacher Chad, and this hour we are going to be discussing some phrases, some words that we can use, and words and phrases we would hear when filling out an application. I'll also discuss some of the things that you would need when filling out an application. Now, this can be an application for a new driver's license. Here in the class, it's talking about a new health card. Okay, so you know, in the United States, we would have like Medicare or things like that. Maybe if you lose your job, you can apply for some help from the government. Those are all applications that you would need. Also, when you apply for a job, you have to fill out an application. Okay, and a lot of these things or phrases that we're going to be talking about are applicable to these different situations. Okay, so that's what we will be discussing. The class, or the link to the class, is here in the Verbling chat box. You can also find it in the Google chat box. All right, and when you open that up, this is what you'll see. Okay, starts out here, filling out an application. I'll zoom into this just a little bit for you as well, so you can see it. Okay, and hello, Anastasia. How you doing? There you go. Also, we have Isla in class. How you doing, Isla? Hello, Isla. Can you hear me okay? Make sure that your microphone is working. All right. How about Anastasia? Can you hear me okay? Anastasia, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good.
That's good. Because yesterday I had a problem with my microphone, and before then I bought a new one, and then have the same problem. But I fixed this problem right now.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Very cool. How about Mon? Mon, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you, teacher.
Great. All right. Sounds good. Good to have you in class.
Yeah, nice to meet you again.
All right. How about Isla? Isla, let me try you again. Can you hear me okay? All right. Now, I'd like to offer you some help, Isla. If right now I can't hear you, you may be trying to talk, but your microphone may be muted. Okay. So what you would want to do, Isla, is verify. So you want to look up here. Okay, right up above where it says Verbling. Make sure that this microphone here is not red. Like that. If it is red, that means that I can't hear you. You can also check your settings here, okay, and choose your microphone and your speakers, and make sure to save your settings. Okay, very good. All right, and so Anastasia, what have you been up to lately? Anything new going on in your life?
Well, nothing new. Everything is the same, I guess. Well, actually, like maybe last Monday, I was trying to do yoga, and then I just have problem with my back, and then
Really?
yeah, because I haven't stretching for a long time, and then when I do stretch, I guess I was too hard to do this, and then I have pain in my back the whole week, and then it's just
Yikes.
gone. So, and then I realized the best thing in the world is health, no matter what. No things, no other, because we just take health as a granted, but it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, was it your lower back or the
Low
higher
back, no,
low
low
back?
back, yes, and
Yeah.
but it's better right now, so almost gone this pain.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, keep stretching it. I'm putting ice on it, things like that.
Hmm.
That'll definitely help you out. How about Mon? Mon, how are things
Yeah.
going in your life? What's new?
Uh, Going on my life.
Hmm. What's new in your life? Have you been doing anything new, or have you been doing the same thing, the same routine?
Uh, Let me see. Uh,
Hi, chat.
Hello, Isla.
uh,
Okay, sorry.
Okay, that's fine, Mon. That's fine, Mon. Yes, I was just wondering if things were going well for you, if anything new was going on. That's
yeah,
okay.
teacher. Yeah, because nothing special, and I think the new thing in my life
Okay.
this this month is I'm learning English. Just start.
Okay. All right. No problem. How about Isla? Isla, how are things going for you?
Hello, chat.
Hi there.
I had trouble. I had
Yeah.
trouble with my computer.
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed. Well, welcome to class. Good to have you here.
Thanks.
All right, let's see you guys. So let's go ahead and open up our link. Okay, it's right here in the chat box. I'll also put it in the Google chat for you.
Mm-mm.
Okay, go ahead and open that. And we are going to scroll down. Oh, let's see. Are we? Yep. Okay, so starting off with our vocabulary words first. All right. So, Anastasia, please read number one. Okay, so number one here, and tell me what definition on the right-hand side would match this word. Go ahead, please.
Okay, drive license. Um, okay,
That would be driver's license.
driver's license.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Okay, the card you need to drive a car. B.
Yeah, so the card you need to drive a card. Okay, this gives you permission. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
permission to drive a vehicle.
Uh-huh. So you call it drive. Can you repeat this word again, please?
Sure,
Drive
yes, it's called a driver's license.
driver's license. Okay, thanks.
Hmm. And let's see, let's take a look at a picture of a driver's license. Okay, a driver's license will always have, okay, will always have your picture on it. Okay, if it's in the United States, it will show when it expires. Okay, which means it is not good past this date. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will also show where you live. Okay, and your birth date and a little bit about you, like your height, your weight. Okay, if you're male or female. Okay, things like this. Now, the important thing is that this is a government issued identification card as well. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
those are that. It's important to know what a driver's license is. Okay, this can also be described as an ID. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
very good. Isla, please read number two.
Birth certification.
Okay, and that would be birth certificate.
Birth certificate.
And what would be
The,
a birth certificate?
the paper that shows your date and place of birth.
Very good. The paper that shows your date and place of birth. Okay, excellent job. Very good. Now, your birth certificate would not have a picture of you on it. Okay, sometimes it may have your little feet. Okay, like this. It may have your feet on there. Okay. It would more than likely have a seal. Okay, and it says where you were born, the date you were born. Okay, and it will have your name on it. Okay, sometimes there are documents that look like this. Okay, other times, okay, an official document looks a little bit like this. So it has a color to it. They are difficult to fake. Okay, that would be a U.S. birth certificate there. Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's go to number 3. Lily, welcome to class. How can I help you? Or sorry. Welcome to class. Good to have you here. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe it's getting late. It's only 9 o'clock here. So anyway, my fault. Let's go. Lily, number 3, please.
I don't have the link. Just a minute. Okay. Is it on which
3.
page?
We are on page number 3. Okay, under vocabulary.
Okay. Number 3. Identification.
Yeah, identification.
Identification. Identification. The paper that shows your date and place of birth.
Okay, very close. It would have your birth date on there, but
okay,
this is
the
birth
answer in the left one, the right one.
Yes, it's the next one under.
Okay.
Okay, it's actually the short form is
Identification,
ID. Yeah. So identification, we would actually call that ID. So
Okay.
if you are at a place where you have to fill out paperwork or fill out an application, and they ask you for your ID,
Yes.
your ID is your identification. Okay, this is a very, very, very popular way to call that. Okay, that is your identification.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. Let's go to number 4. Number 4, please, Man.
Yeah, proof.
Yes, proof.
Yes, and I think proof is a person who moved from another country. I don't know. I just get that.
Okay. This proof would not be a person. Okay, proof is not a person. So let's say that someone is accusing you of robbing a store, and you said, no,
Yeah.
it wasn't me. I was over at my friend's house. Okay, and they say, well, show me proof that you are at your friend's house. Okay, and maybe there was a picture taken of you at your friend's house at the time of the robbery. Okay, so you
Yeah.
would take that picture and say, this is proof. You see, I was at my friend's house at 8:32 when the robbery happened, so it was not me. That is what proof is. So let's look here on our page and see if we can match up a definition. So we have proof. Okay, Look here on the right-hand side. Okay, what is something? What would or which one of these definitions or sentences best describes proof? What do you think?
I think F. Something that shows that what you are saying or write is true.
Good. Yes, something that shows that what you say or write is true. Now, class, when we are talking about proof, and with respect to filling out paperwork or an application, what they will mostly ask you for is proof of address. Okay, now proof of address is usually going to be a piece of mail or one envelope that was mailed to your house.
Okay.
Okay. Now, it's important that this proof of address has your name, okay, your name and the address. Okay, your name and the address. Now, if it has your aunt's name and the address, that is not proof that you live there, okay, because you were able to get the mail. Okay, that is not proof. It needs your name and the address that you say that you are living at. Okay, that would be proof of address. Okay, so it's very important. It needs your name. It doesn't have to be your full name, but your first and your last name, as well as the address. Okay, if not, it does not work. Okay. Very good. Let's go to our next one here, and back to Anastasia. Number 5, please.
Okay. Library card.
Okay. That would be library card.
Library card. A card that allows you to borrow books. A.
Yep, a card that allows you to borrow books. Okay. Now you would need to fill out an application to do this. Okay, to get a library card.
Yes.
Okay, so very good. Thank you. All right, number 6. Hello, Igor. How you doing?
Hi, Chad. I'm doing very well. How about you?
I'm doing great. Welcome to class. Please
you.
read number 6. We are on page number 3.
Yeah, I see on the screen. Immigrant.
Okay. Yeah, immigrant.
A person who moved from another country.
Yes, that is an immigrant. So a person that moved from another country. Okay. Now, if you are living in another country and you were born someplace else, you are an immigrant. I am an immigrant. Okay. Right now, I was born in the United States, but I live in Costa Rica. I know Lily. Lily is currently an immigrant. Okay, she's living in Canada now. Are there any other immigrants in class?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
All
But
right.
like you called immigrant the person who changed the citizenship, you mean? Or it's not?
Living in another country, and hopefully when you do that, you are doing that legally. Okay,
Yeah.
so if you are in the other country, you are there legally. Most of the time, they give you a form of ID, and a way for you to be able to function in that country. Okay. Sometimes you can do everything with your passport. That works as an ID for you. Okay.
So, Chad, you have USA citizenship, right? Still.
Yes. Yes.
And what about your children? Do they have this opportunity?
Yes, my children are both of them are U.S. citizens, as well as having permission to live in Honduras up until they are 21, and they can also right now live here in Costa Rica with me.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Let's go to our next word here. This is for Isla. Okay, Isla. Number 7, please.
Counter, but I don't have idea.
Okay, let me give you a hint here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we're looking for a counter. Okay, this right here, this is a counter. Okay, it looks a little bit like a table. All right, but notice here, this is a counter as well. Notice that he can stand up. He doesn't have to bend over to write at it. Okay, so he's standing up at the counter. Okay, she
Okay.
is she is standing up at the counter. Okay, so what would our definition be here of counter?
A high table?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah,
high
that's right.
table shelf that you can walk up to?
Yes, very good. Okay, that is a counter.
Okay.
Okay, a high table or a shelf that you can walk up to. So Isla, it's like being at the bank. Okay, when you walk up to the counter at the bank, okay, you stand up and you don't sit down. There are places where you can sit down, but that would be called a desk. Okay, a desk
Okay.
or a table. This is a counter is a high table. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Only I can rest. No.
What do you mean? Only you can rest?
Only I can rest when I'm going to deposit my money.
Yeah. So where you where you would write and hand things over to the person that works at the bank, that would be a counter as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Great. All right. Thank you. Let's go to Lily. Lily, number 8, please.
Estimate.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an approximate guess?
Yes, good. An approximate guess. Okay, so estimate. Sometimes on an application, they will ask you to estimate. Okay, so estimate the time when you were living someplace, okay, or the time you were working someplace. Okay, it's an approximate guess. No one knows the exact dates. Well, there may be some people that do, but it's fairly common to estimate those times. Okay, or the dates. Okay, that would be an estimate. Good. Man, number 9, please.
Clearly, I think is in a way that is easy to read.
Yes, so clearly, okay, in a way that is easy to read. All right, so a word that or a phrase that someone would say, or what you may read on top of a page is, please write clearly. Okay, that would be a very common phrase to hear. Please write clearly. Okay, now what that would mean, okay, and I apologize, my handwriting is very bad. Okay, but if you look here, okay, and you see this would be not writing clearly. Okay, that's scribbling. Okay, so where no one can understand what you write. Okay, but if you look down here, my name is Chad. Okay, that is writing clearly.
Usually, doctors don't write very clearly.
Yes, that's true. So when you write something out, okay, make sure that you write clearly so that someone else can understand it. I don't have very good handwriting. I mean, even that's me trying my hardest to write well, and I write in block letters because my handwriting is very bad.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed. I just have very bad bad handwriting. My actual handwriting is illegible, and yeah, I can understand it when I write it, but most people can't. So when I started working for a corporation that was larger than the state. It was a multi-state corporation in the United States. I had to write things, handwrite reports and things like that sometimes, and people couldn't read my handwriting, so I had to switch over to block writing. All right, so that people could understand it better. So yeah. Anyway, very good. Let's see, Andrea, welcome to class. Good to have you here.
Hi, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Thank you.
Great. Good to have you here. Let me have you read our last word, okay? Okay, so it's
okay.
number 10.
Discernment?
Yeah, that would be designated.
Number 10. Designated.
And
a high table? No.
Okay, a high table is a counter.
Table?
That is a counter. Okay, but designated is an assigned or specific location or spot. Okay, we would say a designated spot. Now, Andrea, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico.
From Mexico. Designated would be like saying designado. Okay, that would be designated. That's what that word would mean. Okay.
Specific.
Yeah, so a specific place. Okay, very good, you guys. Let's go up here. We're going to scroll up to the top and read through this brief dialogue. Okay, then we'll go through some words and phrases that we could use in a dialogue, as well as items that we would need to bring. Okay, so starting off here with Anastasia, we'll just start at the beginning. Please read the first 2 lines.
What can I do for you today? I need to apply for a health card.
Great. Andrea, please read the next 2 lines.
Okay. Did you bring 2 pieces of ID? Yes, I have my driver license and my birth certificate.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Birth certificate.
Okay.
Okay. Igor, please continue with the next 2 lines.
Great. Do you have a proof of address with you? I have a bill for my hydro. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's go to Isla. Please read the next 2 lines.
Okay, that will do. Have a seat and fill out these forms. Please print clearly. Do you need a pen? Yes, please. Should I bring this back to you? Should I bring this back to you when I'm done?
Okay, fabulous job. Thank you. Let's go to Lily.
Yeah.
Please read the next 2 lines.
Okay. No. Here's your number. When your number is called, go to the designated counter.
Yeah, that would be designated.
Designated counter. Okay. How long is the wait?
Very good. And Man, please finish off this this dialogue here. Read the last 3 lines, please.
Okay. The estimated wait is about half an hour. That's not too bad. It's not too busy today. If you have any questions about the form, please let me know.
All right, fabulous. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things here first off. Now, we definitely, okay, 100%, we would never say a bill for my hydro. Okay, we would call that a water bill.
Water bill?
Yeah, so hydro is in reference
The
to
water, yes.
water. Okay,
Gotcha.
that is a water bill. Okay, now when talking about proof of address, you can use any type of bill that goes to your house: water bill, gas bill. Okay, gas bill, telephone bill.
Okay.
Okay. But usually here in Kazakhstan and I guess in a post-Soviet Union territory, they just ask the documents about on your flat where you live
Okay,
that it was proven.
yeah, if you have a lease agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a lease
Uh-huh.
or rental agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that would be the same thing. So that would be like the papers on your flat or your apartment, your house. Okay, whatever you may be renting or leasing. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
either of those things would work. And like I had mentioned, proof of address needs your name, okay, and the address, okay, of where
Mm-hmm.
you are claiming to be living. Okay. Now, when they ask for ID, okay, and they say pieces, 2 pieces of ID. All right, so I want to explain that word. Okay, piece of glass. Okay, so when glass breaks, it breaks into pieces. Okay, these would be pieces of glass. Now, we don't mean that you bring in ripped up pieces of mail. Okay, that would be pieces of mail. What we mean is individual items. So let's say this was a letter. Okay, this was a separate letter. Okay, so when we say pieces, we are asking for individual items of mail. Okay,
The
or
documents.
individual items of identity. Okay, we would also say 2 forms, 2 forms of ID. Okay. Okay, 2 forms of ID, and a common phrase would be one of them would need to be a picture ID. Okay, picture ID being a passport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, driver's license.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your school ID does not work. Okay, your club ID.
Passport.
Okay, your club ID does not work either. It needs to be a government issued official ID. Okay, that's why we recommend passport or the driver's license. Now, so if they say 2 forms, they're talking about 2 forms or 2 pieces of ID. Okay, one of them needs to have a picture. Okay, a picture on your ID. Okay, so your passport or driver's license. Okay, with your shining face. Okay, another one needs to be just an identity. Okay, that would be like a birth certificate. In the
Mm-hmm.
United States, we have social security cards. Okay, so birth certificate. Okay, social security card. In some cases, you could also use a debit or credit card. Okay, debit or credit card. Okay, and your school or club card may work then. Okay, but more often than not, they want to either see a birth certificate or a social security card. Okay, the social security card has your name on it with your social number. Okay, and they usually want to see that anyway to verify that you are a U.S. citizen. Okay. Very good. Those are the things I wanted to point out. Do you have any questions about any of these phrases that we read through here? Any questions at all?
No.
Nope. Okay. Let's look at some more phrases that we could use when having a conversation. Okay, and we'll go through these paragraphs here individually, starting at the top with Anastasia.
Mm-hmm.
Please read our first one here.
Okay. What can I do for you today? Can I help you? What brings you in today?
Good. Yes. So, what can I do for you today? All right. Now, can you think of any other way to ask that type of question, Anastasia?
What could I do for you
Uh-huh.
today?
What could I do for you today? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. How can I help you? It was before, yeah.
How about may I help you instead of how
Yeah.
can I? Okay.
Yeah.
May I help
May
you?
I help you? Do you need help?
Okay. Yeah. Do you need help with anything is probably how they would say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you need help with anything? Okay, that would be a common way. All right, and that should be help and not hello.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so help. Very good. Okay, good. Thank you. Let's go to Andrea.
Okay.
Andrea,
I-
please read this next one. I need. Okay,
Okay. I need to apply for a
apply.
haircut. Apply for a haircut. I need a new driver's license. I lost my livery card. I need to renew my health card. I had to get a driver's license.
Okay, good, good. Now, excellent. These are a lot of the verbs that we would use. Okay, I need to. Okay, I need to get would be a good way to say that as well. I need to get. I need a new health card. I need a new driver's license. I need a new library card. Okay. Also, I
I
need to apply for. Okay.
I I need to new ID.
There you go. I need a new ID. Okay, very good. Very good. Yes, and that last one is very common as well. I'm here to get, okay, a driver's license, okay, or a new ID. Can you guys think of any other type of things that you would need to apply for?
Passport.
Passport. Good. Good. A passport. What else would we need to apply for, you guys? What do you think?
Drive licensing.
Okay, so a driver's license, or maybe a learner's permit.
Uh-huh.
That's what you get before you get your driver's license. Okay, allows you to drive with someone else that's capable in the car. Okay, anything else we would need to apply for? How about a loan? Okay, a loan or a mortgage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How about a job? Okay, you would need to apply for a job. Okay. Anything else you guys can think of you would need to fill out an application for?
For a green card.
Ah, good.
For a social
green
security
card?
number.
For
When
a
you
green
arrive
card?
in USA.
Apply for school, college or university.
Good. For school, okay, university, the college. Okay, Felipe says find a job. Good. Yeah. All right. There are a lot of things where we need to fill out official paperwork, where
Oh,
we need to prove who we are, showing identity as well as our address. Okay, things like that. Yes, a visa as well. Okay, very good. All right, great. Let's go to our next one here, and this is for Igor.
I um I have my driver. Yes, this I have
Yeah,
my
you go ahead and
driver.
do that one.
I have my driver's license. I brought my birth certificate. I have a photocopy of my ID. I can show you my visa.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, so I brought or I have. Okay, that would probably be the most common. Okay, so did you bring two pieces of ID? Yeah, I have this and that, or I brought this and that. Okay, you can also say I've got. Okay, the grammar is not that great, but you may hear other people say I've got. Okay, I've got my driver's license and my birth certificate. Okay, instead of saying I have, they would say I got. Okay, very good, very good. Any other ways that you guys can think of saying that you have something with you to you have either a driver's license or a birth certificate to show? Any other way you guys can think of? Okay, let's go to our next one. This is for Isla. Isla, this one right here.
Okay. Do you need a pen? Do you have something to write with? Would you like to borrow my pen? Borrow?
Yeah, borrow. Yeah, remember in
Borrow.
English,
Yeah.
the double R is only one R sound. Borrow. Okay,
Borrow.
very good. Now, with this one here, okay, these are very common. Do you need a pen? Do you have something to write with? Would you like to borrow my pen? Now, you may hear someone say, "You need." Okay, instead of "Do you need?" Okay, "You need a pen?" All right, you hear how that sounds?
mm-hmm.
Okay, do you need a pen? All right, so I'm combining "do you need" into one word. You need a pen.
Okay.
Okay, we may also say uh, you got something to write with. Okay, something to write with. Okay, now I say that because sometimes it's going to be, or it may be a 17, 18, 19-year-old boy or girl, okay, that is attending you. Okay, and they may use a little bit more street language with you. Okay, if you're there, and so they may say, "Do you need a pen?" Okay, instead of "Do you need a pen to write with?" Okay, they're not going to enunciate their words very well. "Do you need a pen?" "Do
Or,
need?" Okay, or "You got something to write with?" Okay,
or
instead of "Do
pencil.
you have?" Yes.
Pencil.
Or a pencil. Yes, or a pencil. Very good. Okay, either or. Okay, so watch out for those things. Okay, if you need something to write with, you could say, "May I borrow your pen?" or "Can I borrow your pen?"
Mm-hmm. Janet sounds like the name.
Mm-hmm.
I would say
Mm-hmm.
Janet. I said
Yeah.
before it was a name.
Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Let's take a look at our next one. This is for Lily.
Yep.
That last one there here on the left side.
That's not too bad. That's acceptable. That's not too long. That's fine.
Okay. Now, how else can we say that that you are in agreement with something?
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Any other ways, class? What else could we say here?
That's great.
Good. That's a nice one. That's great. What else can we say?
Good.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah, good. All right. You can also say no big deal.
No.
Okay, or not a big deal at all. Okay, I like a big deal. That's a favorite phrase of mine. So not a big deal at all. Okay, and big deal, if you were to create a big deal, let's say that I walk up to the counter and I fill out the application. They say, "Hold on here. We'll call your number when it's your turn." And I ask, "How long do you think it would take?" And they say, "Well, I think the wait today is 3 hours." Okay. Now, if I was to create a big deal, I would go, "What? 3 hours? What am I even doing here?" Right? And I would get really mad. Right? So I would get mad and I would make a big deal. Okay? So when I say, "Oh, not a big deal. I took the whole day off work because you guys are the US government and you work very slow."
Everywhere, the worker government has worked very slow.
Yeah.
Bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Very good. Okay, so yeah, so that's another part. When you go to fill out an application, and it's for any government anywhere in the world, it can take from 1 to 5 hours, right? So be prepared to wait because you will probably need to do so. All right, very good. So yeah, not a big deal at all. That's great. Sounds good to me. Okay, or good. Okay, sure, that's fine. Okay, there's a lot of different phrases that you could say. All right, very good. Let's go to Mon, and we'll go up to
Yeah.
the top here. Please read this next list.
Okay. Did you bring 2 pieces of ID? Do you have any identification? Which two pieces of ID did you bring?
Okay, very good. So, did you bring 2 pieces of ID? Okay, remember, this is pieces. We're not talking about ripped up pieces. Okay, but 2 individual items. Okay, the other way we say pieces would be 2 forms of ID. Now, Savara, to bring.
Okay.
Okay, to bring is to have with you.
Okay.
Okay, that's how we would say that, to have with you. Okay, so to bring that, so you want to have that on you. Okay, so the other way that we say pieces would be 2 forms of ID. Okay, and I'm not talking about forms like pieces of paper. I'm talking about 2 classes of identification. Again, 2 different items. Okay, that you would bring with you. Okay, very good. Let's go back to the top with.
Here we
Just
go.
us.
He comes. He comes back.
I can't hear you.
Not yet, because it was loading.
Okay,
I
here
guess
we
you're
go.
unmuted. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, all right, very good. So let's go to Anastasia, and let me hold on 1 second. It's got to connect up with Verbling. Read that next list down.
Okay, about address, right?
Yeah, do you have? Go ahead.
Do you have a proof of address? I need something that shows your address? Do you have a piece of mail? Do you have something with your current address on it?
Okay, very good. Yeah, so do you have a proof of address? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and let's see here. This is probably the easiest way they're going to say that. Okay. Do you have, I need something that proves your address or that shows your address? Okay. These are all pretty good and fairly common. Most common. Okay. Do you have a proof of address? Okay. That is definitely going to be the most common way to ask. Okay, and again, they're looking for a water bill, a gas bill, okay, a light bill, so your electricity, a telephone bill, okay,
Happy. Vita.
and maybe a lease agreement or rental agreement, something that has your name on it with the address. Okay, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you prove that you live there. Okay,
Okay.
all
Mm-hmm.
right, let's go to.
Andrea.
Let's
Okay.
see, Andrea. Yeah, our next one here. How long? Go ahead and read these, please.
Okay. How long is the wait? Do you know how long it will take? Do you know when they call my number?
Okay. Now, what are they referring to by calling the number?
Telephone number?
Almost. Let me show you. Once I show you the machine, you'll go, ah, yeah, I've seen that before. So,
Oh,
let's see. No, get it for me. Yep, there it is.
What is that?
Okay, so this right here, okay, you pull out a number, okay, it says please take a number, okay, and it generates a ticket for you. Okay, that is a number machine here. Okay, there's a
Interesting.
different. What's that?
No, just interesting because we need just a person give us this number from the computer in our country, but
Yeah,
we do not.
they can do it. You can do it different ways. If you look here, okay, it may print out a number for you,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or you pull it, okay, or you pull it out. So either way, you are getting a number. So when they talk about calling your number, okay, that's what they say. So they will probably say something like take a number and wait for your number to be called. Okay, take a number and wait. And so what they're referring to there is, pull out that tab, hold on to that ticket, because that will show you which number you are in the order that you'll be called in. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And you know, Chad, when you type, we cannot hear you.
I know, and it's hard. It's hard to not type and talk at the same time, but yeah, it automatically mutes me. I
Mm-hmm.
know Verbling is trying to get that removed. It doesn't happen when you guys do it. Okay,
Yeah, I don't
only
know
when we
why.
do it. Yeah, I don't know why either. Because sometimes it's actually because I don't know if you guys can actually hear when I type. My keyboard is pretty soft, but we actually, as teachers, we say, you know what? When we do need it, it's when the students are typing, because sometimes it's like, right? It's really loud, right? And it's like that's when we need it. We don't need it for us. We need to be able to talk and type at the same time. But whatever.
Yeah.
So, okay, very good. So that's what taking a number is. All right. Let's take a look at our last one here. And this is for Igor. Please read our last list of lines.
If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any questions, just ask. Let me know if you need me. Holler if you need me. Holler?
Yep, holler. Okay, holler
So
would
it's like
be to ask.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
it's like
holler if you need me. Okay,
It's kind of a
really,
way.
really holler is to yell.
Okay.
Okay, that's the real meaning of it, but you're not meaning that. You're meaning to call out, ask for help if you need help.
Okay. And if you don't know the name of the person.
If you don't
Yes,
know the
no?
name of the person, that's not necessarily what it means. But if you don't know the name of the person, you can always say Miss or Mister, and that's
Okay.
just fine.
What about sir and madam?
Yeah, you can say not madam. Madam is
Oh,
an
okay.
old word to say, but sir, yes, definitely. Sir as well as Miss would be just fine.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, so holler literally means to yell out, to call out. But yeah, you're really saying, yeah, holler if you need me. And this comes from farm days. Okay, because on a farm, there's a lot of space between you and the other farm, or you and the other workers. So if you need help, you actually had to yell, okay, or holler.
Okay.
Okay, so that's where that comes from. So holler if you need help. Okay, or
Mm-hmm.
holler if you need me.
Chat, I have a question.
Yes,
For
sure.
example, when you just write down the letter to a person whom you don't know exactly, you just usually put like dear sir or madam. Is it right?
Um,
Is that
you
okay,
can
or it's better
you
to
can say
change
that.
madam?
You
Uh-huh.
can say that, or also to whom it may concern. To whom it may concern.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Okay, so to whom it may concern, comma.
Uh-huh.
Okay, comma,
And then
enter, and then indent, and then you go from there.
okay, thanks.
Okay, very good.
Yep.
Okay,
Gotcha.
you guys. Well, thank you for coming to class this hour. It was great to have you all in here. My next hour
No.
is a reading class. We'll be practicing our pronunciations as we read through a short story. Okay, so if you're interested in that, come along and check that out. If not, I will probably see you on Monday.
Mom.
I may work some hours on Sunday night because there's a big chunk of time that's available right now. I may do that, but probably not. But yes, this next hour is my last hour for tonight, and then I'm going to go to sleep.
Like me.
Okay.